Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a very fine reading. Yes, we do, and I feel like it's going to be a great reading. A very interesting reading too, Capricorn. Yeah, there's a lot of kind of depth in this reading. I feel like we have breakthrough, and then we have adventure and aloneness. So somebody had a breakthrough here. And maybe it was a little hard for them because it looks like there's a bunch of, kind of looks like broken glass, but it's not. And then, his face is kind of coming through. The breakthrough card is exactly what it is. It's when somebody kind of, it's a major realization, but sometimes sometimes it's not felt that way. It's just felt like a huge change, right? But we're going to look at that card in a minute. And we have adventure, and here's a little baby. And she's walking up the hill here, and she's approaching the rainbow, right? She's like 1 year old, and it's a little girl with her little dress on, real cute. And she's wearing these white shoes that they used to wear a long time ago. I don't think they wear those anymore. Little white kind of desert boots, sort of, and it's kind of good for their feet when they started to walk. And then, she's walking up this hill, and she's looking for her adventure. That's what she's doing. And then here's aloneness. Now, this aloneness card, Capricorn, is not somebody who's lonely. It's somebody who's alone on a journey. But it's not the same thing as being lonely, no. And we have the King of Pentacles. That's you, Capricorn. And they're showing you as this, the gnome here. And he's, his horse is more like, it looks like maybe it's a rooster. Not sure here, but here he is holding up his pentacle. This is taxes. This is somebody who is annoyed with paying money, right? Or they feel restricted with their own money. Yeah, that's what that's about. I can totally understand that, right? And then we have, preparation. And here she is, she's cooking something here, right? Somebody's preparing something, but I feel like they are preparing they could be preparing their taxes, right? Couldn't they? It's possible here, especially this time here in the United States, right? But it could also be that somebody here is preparing like to split money or something like that, or pay somebody off, or make some type of an agreement, because we have agreement right here. So somebody might be like having a breakthrough, and they're like tired of living where they're living or what they're doing. So they're going on this adventure. And it's all by themselves. So somebody might be left behind. It's interesting how we have aloneness next to taxes. And, it's kind of like they're going on, and the aloneness is next to the adventure. So they're going alone on an adventure. I feel like it's to find you or to be with you, Capricorn. But they're going alone. They're starting out alone. And they're like right next to it is this taxes. And I feel really restricted. I either have to give up some money, and maybe they are preparing a real agreement. Like maybe it's over at a lawyer's office. It's possible. It really is. Let's see what else we have, Capricorn. Other than that, maybe your person here is or you are a tax preparer, right? I mean, people do that stuff, right? They have some other job. Then when it comes time, they, during the tax season, they start making money preparing people's taxes, right? Yeah. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have. Capricorn, we have staying focused, hold the course. And here is, this man looking out the window with his telescope. Great adventure. Another adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. Yeah, take a risk. Yeah, be a pirate here, right? This is a Viking ship, though. Here it is, and they were pirates. Yeah, they were. They were like the first pirates, I feel like, or one of them that sailed the seas. Yeah, because they came before the Brits. I believe they did. Yeah. Let's see what we have, and the Spanish pirates and all that. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. And now we have desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. Yeah, you have to trust. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. When the universe thinks that you're being negative, oh, it won't happen for me. Oh no. Nothing ever good happens for me. So when you're in that vibration, in that vibration, it'll never happen, because you're basically telling the universe that you're not worthy, or don't bother bringing it, because it's the negativity that it feels, right? Let's get into the reading, Capricorn, and see what we have for you guys. Yeah. hope you guys are all well. We have the Two of Cups here at Capricorn. We sure do. In the pre-shuffle, let's see what else we have here for Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn, what I get out of this reading so far is you're wondering if you're going to have your wish. Is this person going to get on the ship and show up for me? Maybe you're waiting for them to pay their taxes. You could be. I know I am. Yeah, it's a real bitch. It is. It's ridiculous how it does. It lowers your standard of living. It sure does. Meanwhile, there's there's a bunch of other taxes to be paid. Property taxes. You go buy some at the store is retail tax. They just get you, take your money whatever way they can, right? I feel like they do. Bottom of the deck is a Nine of Cups. But let's stay focused, Capricorn, because this is a very cool reading. Let's see what we have here. You start with the King of Pentacles. There you are, starring in your reading, Capricorn. The Two of Wands. The Queen is here too. This is a divine couple. We have over here, trust there's a divine plan, right? So why not a divine couple, right? Yeah. And over here, Three of Wands. A lot of movement. We have 6 cards here, and we have 3 cards, wands. Yeah, there's a lot of movement here. Now we have the Queen of Wands. She's moving too. She's about movement, or at least inspiration for sure, and passion. And the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Fool. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is about movement. Here he is, right? He's in a hurry. He said, move out of my way. I'm on my way to Capricorn's house. And Capricorn better be looking good. Better be sitting pretty, right? I'm not sure if they say that, Capricorn. I'm just having fun here, right? So in the heart of the matter, Capricorn, we have the Two of Wands. And let's get a card. We're going to look at this breakthrough card, which starts the reading. The first oracle card I have here is usually like the summation, the summary, right? Just like when you take a test, whatever, or, whatever you think of first, the first thing that comes to mind is the real answer, or it's the deciding factor, basically. And, right? And yesterday we were doing cards. I might have mentioned this, but I was doing, I just pulled a card for my friend. She went on some type of an adventure. Not an adventure. She kind of, but, she went on, she's traveling. She asked me a question, and first this card came out, and it basically said no. She was asking me about something very, very important to her, and it basically said no, but I pulled another card, and then that card said something else. So, it was no. It ended up to be no, and so we should have went with the same card and not even picked a second card. No, come on. Let's see what we got. Let's look at breakthrough, right? I only did that because they were all in the reverse, but it doesn't matter. They were, that was the message, right? Yeah. Okay, it was supposed to be like that. So let's look at the breakthrough card. Yeah, and this is, I think it's like kind of the equivalent to the Hanged Man, I believe, but like an enlightenment, right? Breakthrough. But let's see. To transform breakdowns into breakthroughs is the whole function of a master. Of course, right? The psychotherapist simply patches you up. Yeah, that's all he does. Yeah, the psychotherapist can help you kind of prepare, right? Yeah, and I know that some people, there's no digs on anybody who's a therapist, but I know somebody who was going to a therapist for a long time, and she quit the therapist, but what did you really learn, right? And I feel like, a little bit, but then, they don't go deep enough, and she left for a reason. She kind of, learned from that person what she can learn, and that's it, and she moved on. But when you have a breakthrough, it's your own kind of learning here, right? Your own, like, wow, I need to do this, or wow, I've been living the wrong way, just things like that. He is not there to transform you. Yeah, you make your own transformations through with a breakthrough, of course. That's what it is. You need a meta psychology, the psychology of the Buddhas. Yeah, you do. It is the greatest adventure in life to go through a breakdown consciously. It is the greatest risk because there is no guarantee that the breakdown will become a breakthrough. It does become, but these things cannot be guaranteed. Your chaos is very ancient. For many, many lives you have been in chaos. It's thick and dense. It's almost a universe in itself. So when you enter into it with your small capacity, of course there is danger. But without facing this danger, nobody has ever become integrated, which is ascending, basically. Nobody has ever become an individual, indivisible. Zen or meditation is the method which will help you go through the chaos. Yeah, I keep trying to tell people that, but they don't believe it, or they don't bother. Through the dark night of the soul, balanced, disciplined, alert. The dawn is not far away, but before you can reach the dawn, the dark night has to be passed through. Totally true. And as the dawn comes closer, the night will become darker. Yeah, it's kind of like you got to go through the rock bottom to kind of rise up. It's kind of like that, right? So let's see, Capricorn, because I feel like somebody did have a breakthrough here, and they went through the dark night of the soul, right? And they were saying, power and light help, right? And then, just teasing you guys. Let's see what we have. In the heart of the matter here is the King of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. And let's see. So the Two of Wands, Capricorn, of course, I feel like somebody's choosing you right here to move forward with you after a breakthrough. But, I do feel like this person has something to do here. Taxes, preparation, and agreement. Yeah. And these taxes, in this reading, they're not typically about taxes, right? He's mad here. He's holding up this coin, right? He's the King of Pentacles. Like, he feels restricted. Oh, I have to offer my money up here. It's my money. I earned it. Right? Is exactly right. So let's see what we have, you guys. And let's see. And we have the dream. So, yeah, Capricorn. Okay, and I don't know why I put this here, but in the heart of the matter, Capricorn, is the dream, the Two of Wands. So, this woman's looking at this couple here, and I feel like that's probably her, but even if she's dreaming about this relationship here, right? This is like the Lovers, right? The 6 here. But she's dreaming of this, and she really wants this, but it's still in a dream stage. Yeah, let's look at that briefly here. Let's see what it says about that card. Because it's not really the Lovers, but it is kind of based on the Lovers. So let's see what they say about it. Yeah, this is the 6 of Cups, yeah. And, the dream, this has been said again and again down through the ages. All the religious people have been saying this. We come alone into this world, we go alone. All togetherness is illusory. Illusory, yeah, okay. The very idea of togetherness arises because we are alone, and the aloneness hurts. We want to drown our aloneness in relationship. That's why we become so much involved in love. Try to see the point. Ordinarily, you have fallen in love with a woman or a man because she is beautiful. That is not the truth. The truth is just the opposite. You have fallen in love because you cannot be alone. And over here, the commentary, some enchanted evening you're going to meet your soulmate, the perfect person who will meet all your needs and fulfill all your dreams. Right? Wrong. Wow, let's see what they say. This fantasy that songwriters and poets are so fond of perpetuating has its roots in memories of the womb, where we were so secure and at one with our mothers. It's no wonder we have hankered to return to that place all our lives. But to put it quite brutally, it is a childish dream, and it's amazing we hang on to it so stubbornly in the face of reality. Nobody, whether it's your current mate or some dreamed-of partner in the future, has any obligation to deliver your happiness on a platter. Nor could they, even if they wanted to. Yeah, this is just saying here that this card, Capricorn, you think that somebody is really, like, perfect for you. And it's kind of like, I feel like you want to be rescued by them. But I do believe that there are two soulmates in this reading. Here's the Queen and the King of Pentacles. And I believe there are. This is just trying to say that nobody can ever really make you happy, right? You have to make yourself happy. So make sure that this is legit, like this person that you really want. Make sure that you're not kind of just thinking about it like, oh, You're going to make my life so happy, right? It's kind of like people who go, well, when I buy my second house or when I have my second child, I'll be really happy. It doesn't work like that. No, it doesn't. Let's see what else we have. Real love comes not from trying to solve our neediness, but by depending on another, but by developing our own richness and maturity. Then we have so much love to give that we naturally draw others toward us. There we go. See? So yeah, this is just about, uh, but this dream here, I feel like you are really kind of thinking about this person here. Uh, and maybe you are thinking, Capricorn, with these cards, that maybe this is just a dream. You could be like feeling that way in this reading, because it does kind of look like there's a little bit of uh, the moon is showing up down here. Maybe there's a little bit of doubt here, right? Because, uh, hmm but I feel like this is a divine plan. It's right here. Trust there's a divine plan. So that kind of sounded kind of negative, right? It did a little bit, but they're just pointing out something that you can bring anybody you want to you when you are really mature and when you really kind of love yourself, right? That's really what they were saying, but they kind of took the long way, right? And let's see, Capricorn, they kind of like stunted my reading here. How dare they? Let's see why the moon is there and it's coming into place, and we have the healing card. Yeah, and so this is coming in or unfolding, but this is what you're focusing on. And I feel like you are focusing, Capricorn, on maybe if this person is sad, maybe this is probably you, where you kind of have doubts you're really going to kind of heal this situation. Maybe somebody needs real healing here. The hand is on the head here. It's kind of like, heal your brain, kind of, right? Wake up, kind of. And when we see breakthrough, it is a wake up, right? Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles sits in the past. This is you and the mind. OMG. So in the past, Capricorn, you were stressed out by this, if you can tell by this man's mind. You tried to, this could be that you putting this in the past. Yeah, you might be thinking this is just a dream right here, and you put this in the past. You see the man's face, his head's burning, kind of. It looks like little cigarettes or whatever they used to call those pellets for on 4th of July. And yeah, and then, here is his face is, it's just all this broken machinery, right? Yeah, because he's stressed out. The Page of Wands is either what you want or what's helping you. And we have the Fool. And remember, we already have the Fool here. This is like a great adventure, take a risk, venture forward. And we have the Adventure card with the baby. So the Page of Wands, Capricorn, this is, helping you, because this person is going to jump off a cliff here. Yeah, they are for you. And they left their money up here, maybe on this cliff over here, because of this gnome here, right? He said, son of a beach ball, I got to pay this. I feel like that could be happening for some people. But also, this is what you want, yeah? And you're expecting, if this person steps out on a new direction, that you will have this adventure with them. We have the Three of Wands here, right next to the 2, and possibilities. Yeah, this is... I feel like this is the Two of Wands in this deck, yeah. But here, this is possibilities here, and it's showing up with the Three of Wands. And that possibilities card, it's just curious what is that is. Okay, so this is a court card, this Two of Wands. It's kind of strange how they do this. Not strange, it's different how they do it here. It is, and let's have a look at, what do they call that? Possibilities. Where is that card? I don't even see it here. OMG. Okay, well, for some reason I don't see where that card is, but it is, it's much like the Two of Wands, which we already have here. It can be seen as the Two of Cups as well, but here, the eagle flies over this beautiful sunset, which, like, the sun will rise and there will be a new beginning. That's really what that card means. Okay, let's continue with the reading, and let's see what else we have here. We have the Queen of Wands down here, Capricorn, And let's get a card on her, right? Yeah. We have clinging to the past. All right, so this is in your advice, and it's with the Queen of Wands. So maybe, somebody is trying to cling to the past. They can't hold on to it, right? Because they can't. Because of this breakthrough. Yeah. This could be also how you are being affected, possibly by this person here. Maybe they are clinging to the past about you, though, because the Queen of Wands is a very positive card. Uh, mm-hmm. So let's see what else we have. And yeah, that is really like the Five of Swords. And this woman here, her head is this is here. Her head is this box with all this stuff mixed up. In other words, this is somebody's mind who feels, very kind of completely mixed up. Yeah, it's kind of a trip there. Yeah, and here's the possibilities card. It is, after all, and this is showing up over here in the near future with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is movement, Capricorn, and it's showing up here with this card. This talks about the mind can accept any boundary anywhere, but the reality is that by its very nature, existence cannot have any boundary, because what will be beyond the boundary? Okay. The eagle has an overview of all the possibilities contained in the landscape below as he flies freely, naturally, and effortlessly through the sky. This is about freedom. This is about somebody's freedom, and the possibility to live this dream that's right here. He is really in his domain very grand and self-contained. The card indicates that you are at a point where a world of possibilities is open up to you, because you have grown more loving toward yourself, more self-contained. You can easily work with others. It's really interesting how this deck is about wisdom, clearly, right? It's not, and it's very deep, because the dream was talking about your wisdom, basically, right? How any dream starts with you, right? It does, and so in your attitude about yourself, your amount of your level of self-love, and so this is open to you, Capricorn, with the Three of Wands, and this is, I feel like it's going to open up to you, because I feel like this person is stepping out, because the Fool is here and the Page of Wands, and this is helping you up here. This is helping you, that this person is taking a chance, and they are setting out in a new direction. Yeah. It starts here with breakthrough, adventure, and aloneness. And clinging to the past, maybe this is how you are maybe clinging to the past, Capricorn. And it's bothering you, because her head is, looks like it's going to explode here, because her head is like this box with all this mumbo jumbo. Here's a Knight of Swords, and this is going to be showing up in your environment, or how you affect this person, and flowering. See, this is how you are affecting them. They're going to take some quick action here, and this flowering is about growing in your life, and blooming and making things happen for yourself. Yeah, it's a very beautiful card. The Knight of Pentacles shows up, and this is your hopes and fears, and the laziness card. And this is also in your environment, Capricorn. This person's flowering, and they're going to take action. And they're not acting like it. I feel like they're not, because you're in this major doubt. You are, for some. You try to put this in the past. You're like, oh, over here. I don't want to think about this anymore. Your hopes and fears, Capricorn, is that they're not going to be content or complacent. They're not going to sit there. This is laziness. And this man is sitting here being really lazy, drinking a lot. And he looks like he's, definitely not doing any exercise here. But he's, it's during the day, and he's drinking this big cocktail kind of. And he's being so lazy because he's in his robe outside. It's they're showing the laziness. You're hoping they're not going to be lazy and just, and be content, or I feel like it would definitely be complacent. The Fool is your outcome, Capricorn, and it's here with the Traveling card, and we don't read these in the reverse, no. And this is taking place here, and this Traveling card is a real journey, but I feel like right now it is still in the planning stage, because your person is preparing something, preparing some type of an agreement. I feel like they are. And let's see what we have for the extended Capricorn. And we're going to do your person's extended. We are. This dream's going to come true. Right here, you're wondering, is this just going to be a dream? Yeah. Is this just going to be a dream? Let's see what we have. That was kind of a long explanation how they were doing it. Yeah, it's okay, right? Yeah, live and learn. Let's see what we have, Capricorn. And your person has complicated, sure is. Let's see what's challenging them or crossing them or supporting them. And it is the High Priestess of Fire. So this is about passion here and stepping into your power with inspiration or by way of inspiration. And this here is supporting them. They're living something very complicated here, and this helps this person. All this passion and inspiration. Yeah, it does. Let's see what else we have here. And in there, why it's all happening for them is a vision. This person has a vision, and yeah, they do. We're going to continue this. It's going to be a 10-card spread. And we're going to talk about these two cards, Capricorn, Complicated and High Priestess of Fire. And thanks so much for joining me here. We're going to have a tarot spread on them too, where we see their advice and how they feel about you. But we're going to see their environment, what they're leaving in the past, and what they're focusing on, things of that nature. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Yeah, what's challenging them? The whole gamut. Thanks so much, you guys. And I have the link below in the description box. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.